Welcome to Module 1, where we're teaching the book publicity fundamentals. What is book publicity? Book publicity is the process of creating awareness and generating interest in your book among readers, media, and influencers. It goes beyond traditional marketing, focusing on securing media coverage, reviews, and interviews to build buzz around your work. Let's talk about the role of publicity versus marketing. While marketing involves promoting and selling a product, publicity is about gaining visibility through media coverage. Marketing is targeted toward the consumer, while publicity seeks to capture the attention of the media and influencers who in turn influence the consumer. Publicity and digital marketing work hand in hand, however, the strategies and goals for both campaigns will vary. In the simplest terms, publicity is media attention. This includes traditional media such as features in magazines, newspapers, and television, as well as new media like podcasts, blogs, websites, and social media. Publicists write creative pitches as well as press releases that are sent to targeted outlets with the goal of securing coverage. A publicist informs journalists, producers, storytellers, and influencers about why they should feature an author as an expert or include your book in their content. Then the publicist and journalist work together to make that story come to life by coordinating interviews, sharing assets, and more until the feature is published. Digital marketing deals with promoting and selling a specific product, most often in the form of advertising. From the ads you see on a train platform to the ones you see scrolling through Instagram, these placements all cost money. Marketing starts with research to determine target audiences that will be most likely to buy your book, often based on demographics or interests. Once the audiences are established, you'll then pay to have your ad shown directly to those consumers based on their online activity. By understanding the differences between PR and marketing, as well as how they complement each other, you are able to craft a powerful strategy that launches your book right into readers' hands. Although they're different, PR and marketing often are working together for the most successful campaigns. As we continue your introduction to publicity, we're now going to review important PR terms you should know. First, what is a press hit? A press hit is the organic content and media coverage that is published and shared with an audience. It could be many different things, including a TV segment, a blog post, a book review, inclusion in a roundup or list article, an author profile, or a podcast interview. These are all considered press hits. The important thing to note here is that press hits are earned media, meaning there is never any monetary cost associated with securing the coverage. This is publicity gained through promotional efforts other than advertising or branding, which is often paid for content. Next, PR angles are the viewpoint from which a story is told to the media. Publicists, reporters, and journalists all use a specific angle or approach to communicate their story to their target audience. As a publicist, it's my job to come up with a variety of pitch angles to present to the media to secure many different press hits for an author and their book. Boilerplate. Often found in a press release, a boilerplate is the standard language that gives a brief history and overview of companies. Within the book world, that would be the boilerplate of a publishing company, or even the info about a PR and marketing agency such as Pacific & Court. Byline. A byline is the name of the writer of any article. Bylines could also be yours as an author. We often secure opportunities for our clients to write essays, articles, or opinion pieces during their book PR campaign. To find the byline, you'll see it located between the headline and the body of the article, but it could also be found at the bottom of an article. Byline research is also a great strategy for finding out who is covering topics and story angles that relate to you and your book. If you're wondering about a magazine or newspaper's audience size, that's the circulation, or the number of copies a print publication sells or distributes. For digital outlets, it's referred to and tracked as unique visitors per month. In our PR reports to clients, we track both circulation and unique visitors per month of press hits. Media kit. How does a media kit vary from a press release? Well, a press release is an important part of the more comprehensive media or press kit, which can also include assets like a headshot and a book cover image, past media coverage, praise or endorsement quotes, and more. Media outlet. In general terms, a media outlet is any publication or broadcast program that creates and publishes original news and feature stories to the public through various distribution channels. Media outlets could include newspapers, magazines, radio, TV, and the internet. Media tour or book tour. A media tour is a series of appearances and interviews to promote the release of your book. This could be all of the media you have lined up during, say, publication week, or it could be a book tour with a series of events or signings in various cities, or even a radio satellite tour that you do all within one day. Media training. Before you start talking to the media in interviews, you might consider media training and figuring out your level of comfort about talking to the media about yourself and your book. Media training provides authors with the skills and practice to confidently speak about their work. What are your key messages? What do you want the media and audiences to know about you and your book? Pitches and press releases. Now onto a quick summary of pitches and press releases. Have you heard of an elevator pitch? It's very similar in the book world. A pitch is typically a well-crafted and concise presentation of an idea for a story that is sent via email to a contact at a media outlet in the hopes of garnering interest in the story and translating that initial outreach and interest into positive coverage for an author and their book. To write a pitch, you'll often use some of the same language and messaging that's been included in your press release. The press release is often shared with the media to announce the book's release and provide more info beyond what's included in the pitch. When you're publishing your book, you typically have two options for a press release. You have a book press release that summarizes the content of the book, why people would be interested in it, and even a quote or comment from you, the author, on the inspiration behind the book. Additionally, an author could also have a personality press release, and that's going to be more common for nonfiction authors, as the release will detail their work experience, their expertise that relates to the topic of this book, as well as various angles for interview topics and story ideas that could interest the media.